testing something. So if you can now live the channel, we can Dave tested. Vanessa, can you hear me clearly? We testing something. If you can hear me clearly, sorry everybody, this is just a test. Um, we just need you to come on real quickly. Can't hear me. Can't hear me. You can't hear me. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. You say you can't hear me. Yo. All right. 1 second. I'm gonna test something. Let me know if you can hear me. Sit down there.
Good evening, everyone.
Yo. Speak, Vicky.
Can you hear me? Hello. Hello. Can you hear me, Vanessa?
She said no.
That was a minute ago.
Speaking.
Very low.
Very low. Ask her about. No.
What about now?
Ask her about now. You should.
Now? Did the volume increase?
Right. Ask her about the volume now.
What about now? Yes? No?
It should be up now. Or too loud.
What about now? So you can barely hear me.
Really? Oh. So we got some technical, because this says it's turned to the max. So 1 second.
She said much better.
Much better?
Yes. Sounds clear?
Sounds clear? Is it good? Great. Great.
All right.
Let me try something. Move a second. Take that over there. Take that over. Vanessa, see if you. No, you good. Vanessa, go on Instagram and let us know. Where's your phone? Let us know if you see me on see us on Instagram. It should be Instagram. It should be YouTube.
What should I be on right now?
Go Instagram, my page. How does it look? I don't know. I can't see it on my thing. You good? Yes?
So I should be on your story?
I don't know where it is. I don't know how this works. Vanessa, where are you seeing it?
Watch IGTV. Well, that's old.
That's old. Ask Vanessa. Vanessa. It's a shame that Vanessa know all these things better than I do. I'm sorry, Vanessa. You're just like the genius. I only see you, Vanessa. So how come you know that I'm on? Hey, you. Let me see. Ask somebody. I don't know. Vanessa, where did you find it? So we should be on YouTube. Anyways, we just came off for a few minutes.
I don't see it on Instagram.
I don't know what Vanessa's. Go to YouTube. Go to my Facebook page. I don't know how this thing works. We're trying something new, so that's why. Watching on FB. Okay. Oh, you know what? Instagram is something different, so forget it. You can talk to the people. What I'm trying to do. It should be on my Facebook, and it should.
I'm on your Facebook, but it's not. It says was live.
Was live on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Vanessa has it on Facebook. It's on Facebook. My Facebook.
I was just on your page. Dave K. Allen, correct? Or DK Allen?
DK Allen. Dave K. No, not that one.
Yeah.
That's an old. I'm never on that page.
Yes, I was
The
on
old
this
page.
one. But that's
Oh,
it.
I don't know if Vanessa's seen this.
All right.
All right, Vanessa. FB, you're seeing me on FB. Which FB, Vanessa? The church page? Go to the church page and see if you see it. Oh, you're on the church page for some reason.
But I was on your page. Hold on.
Right?
This is your page.
Yeah.
Your page.
I don't know.
That's it.
Nah, I don't know. All right. All right. And it's on the Bethel Tabernacle page. It says I'm on, but I don't know where it's showing up. So we're just testing like this multi thing that should work on various pages. So we just want to see if it works. So, and you're seeing me on Facebook, but you're the only person who's probably see. Is it the church page, Vanessa, or is it the regular page?
Right.
On my page, which one are you seeing me on? This is a testing, everybody. Vanessa got it. I don't know how she got it. Not on IG. Yeah, I got to set up IG. Go to the church page. See if you see it. Down. No. Vanessa, how do you can't share it? How are you finding this? All right. We'll work it out. Well, this is a test. We just want to say thank you for all the support. Just talk to people while I figure this thing out.
Thank you, everyone, for your prayers, your cards, your texts, your FB posts and tributes, your Instagram DMs, all methods of social media. Let me go old school. Your phone calls, right? We want to say thank you for lifting us up in prayer. For those of you who may not know, my grandmother and his mother died within days of each other, right? And so as I was burying my grandmother 2 weeks now, Saturday, we were catching a flight Sunday morning to go to Antigua to bury my mother-in-law. So this has been a time of grief, and mourning for both of us, for both of our families. And ironically, they were born in the same year, they were the same age. And just two women that loved their families fiercely, gave what they had. There's an expression that says, my husband quoted it as he did the committal for his mother, that you should leave this world empty. And I can truthfully say that both these women left this world empty. They gave everything that they had to give to their family and friends. Both women of limited education, right? My grandmother went on later to get her education as an adult, but as she was growing up and raising her children, they ironically, so many similarities. They both had 4 children. My grandmother had 4 children. My mother-in-law had 4 children as well. And just to see all that they have accomplished with so little in the way of a formal education or formal training only speaks to God's goodness. Speaks to his grace, speaks to him putting people in your path at the right time, at the right place, at the appointed time, right? I do not believe in chance or coincidence. I think God orders everyone's steps, right? And he is the master puppeteer, orchestrating things behind the scene, always working it out for our good. And so we honor these women. We give thanks for their lives and for the legacy that they leave behind. And so I encourage all of you, especially with this month being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, for those survivors, for those women, even those who may not have had cancer. Women, we are survivors, right? Women are the backbone of every great family. And when the mother goes, it is a rippling effect. I deal with high school students every day, predominantly young men. And the stories that I hear of those young men who either don't know their mother or their mothers are sick. I heard such a trying story of a young man who was just being overly confrontational. Like every day he would have an issue when he would come through scanning. Now, if you're not familiar with the New York City public school system, most schools are a scanning school, meaning you have to go through the metal detectors in order to get into the building, right? That's really for everyone's safety because some students bring weapons to school and we want to be safe. So with that being said, he would bring a microphone to school every day. Now, he can bring it, but to avoid scanning, to avoid an issue with school safety, he should have it out and put it through the machine. Every day he leaves it in his book bag, knowing that it's going to set the metal detectors off, and now they have to empty the contents of his bag and then personally wand him to make sure that he doesn't have a weapon. And finally, the assistant principal had had enough because, of course, now she has to come to scanning and investigate the issue, and then it has to become an incident report. And finally, he broke down and he shared that he has been displaced. He is not living at home because his mother has cancer and his sister has a disease where she's immunocompromised. And because he comes to school every day and he's in contact with all different types of people who may or may not be vaccinated, he has to stay with the family member to not compromise the health of his mother and sister. And I share that to say that the conflict, he sought out the conflict because it was a way of him interacting. Even though it was a negative interaction, it caused him to feel something. Mm-hmm. And I thought, my God, how many individuals hurt themselves or put themselves in hurtful situations or put themselves in harm's way or engage in negative self-deprecating behavior just to feel something, right? Because he was numb. And I was so grateful that he shared that because you just don't know what people are going through. And you take for granted the okay. You take for granted the smile. You take for granted that they may look great on the outside, right? Put together. Mm-hmm. Hair done, always sharply dressed, right? Makeup on if you're a woman, haircut, groomed. But they are literally dying inside. They're struggling. Right. And I just encourage you to be kind to people, especially with your words. Any brief interaction that you may have with someone, you never know how it's going to change. Forget about the course of their day, the trajectory of their life. Maya Angelou, one of my favorite poets, she has a statement and she says, you may not remember the details or what a person said, but you will always remember how they made you feel.
That's good.
And the feelings of love, the negative feelings, they stay with you right throughout your whole life. And so you matter. Your impact on people's lives matter. Never take it for granted that you are small or you are insignificant in someone's life. That is not your role to assign. That is the role of the Lord. He will use anyone and everyone as he sees fit. Mm-hmm. And so, again, we want to say thank you for those that took the time to reach out to us. It is keeping us encouraged to know that we are loved by so many and cared for. So, again, we thank you.
Absolutely. And, I mean, grief comes in so many well, we all deal with grief in so many ways. And so thank you for the support. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for those who consistently reach out and just in your own special way, however you reached out. Thank you so much. And this is just, we go through this and we're expected not to stay here at this moment. But we celebrate those two lives and we'll get through it. And as we get through it, we learn the stories of their lives and take it as stories that we should adapt and move on to become stronger, right? And so we thank you. We love you until we can figure out this whole thing that I'm doing, because I thought I could get on multiple streams at one time. It'll work out, but we really want to thank you, Vanessa, and thank you everyone else for your support. We'll get this up by next week. We love y'all. All right. Go to Instagram now to see if it's on. I think I got it. And if not, we'll get it by next week. No? All right. We'll get this thing by next week. We love y'all. See y'all soon. All right. And be kind to somebody. And listen out for Sunday. There's going to be a great work. But keep me prayed up. Keep me strong. All right. We love y'all. See y'all soon. And let me see how I can end this, because it says it's on, but I don't know how it's on. And I'm going to end it. All right. Thank you so much.
It's not on your page on Facebook either.
Yeah, I know. It's somewhere. All right, we love y'all. Take care.
Good night.
Let's get out of this. Hold on. Let me just try something real quick. Different. What time is it?
8:53.
Let's just go on the regular Facebook and say thank you. And it says you were song. Good. Okay. One second. No.